Hello and welcome. Today we are checking out the Ferrari F12 Berlinetta and we're gonna see how good it is in Gran Turismo 7. Now if you guys do go on to enjoy this video and want to see more Gran Turismo 7 content, well, hit that subscribe button. So, the Ferrari F12 Berlinetta, a 6.3 liter V12 producing 730 brake horsepower, is what powers this absolutely gorgeous body around the circuit. Now, when it comes to the technology or the history of the F12, well, this was a successor to the Ferrari 599 GTB. So this car features a newly designed structure, space frame chassis, 12 different types of aluminum, mid-mounted front engine that just made the vehicle handle like an absolute dream, and that comes across in Gran Turismo 7. Now, when it comes to overall handling, yes, you can take corners in a decent manner, you can take corners extremely fast. However, what does actually catch you off guard, well, what caught me off guard, was the fact of how happy this car's rear end is. It likes stepping out and just getting a slide on, which honestly you don't really see from a lot of Ferraris. So I wasn't really expecting that from the Ferrari F12. However, that is exactly what I received. But that doesn't really dampen the time around the circuit, because around Kyoto Driving Park I was able to set lap times around the 1 minute 45 second mark, which for the vehicle being absolutely bone stock, well, it's a quite decent lap time. Now the vehicle comes in at a weight of 3,362 pounds, which is 1,525 kgs. So the vehicle is a bit on the heavier side for its competition, because with the vehicle being almost 400,000 credits, being 373,000 to be exact, well, that's around the same ballpark as a Lamborghini Aventador. And if you've seen my last video, you know that's an extremely fun vehicle. So when it comes to picking up this vehicle, you can either go to Brand Central and pay that 373,000, or by completing GT Cafe menu number 38, the Ferrari Circuit Challenge. If you win that event, you get this vehicle for absolutely free. So if you've completed Gran Turismo 7's menu books, well, you have this car. Now let's say you aren't happy with the standard performance of the Ferrari F12. Even though the brakes are exceptional, the handling is a bit more wilder than you expect, but in a good way. It's nothing to look down on or really critique, because it's actually a load of fun to be behind the wheel of, and with more than enough power, it makes for a very interesting driving experience. Now, if we head on over to a tuning shop, we can actually improve the overall performance of this vehicle. So with spending a whole lot of money, we now are left with 1,011 brake horsepower and a vehicle that weighs 1,128 kgs. And the crazy thing is, there's no crazy expensive stage 5 weight reduction for this vehicle. There's no even stage 4 weight reduction. And that's the thing, if we had those stages, this could have been the ultimate Ferrari to own, because if it had stage 5 weight reduction, we could see this vehicle being under 1,000 kgs, making it an absolute lightweight monster. However, that's not the case, but it's fine, because as long as we down the weight, it should be a massive improvement. So if we head on over to GT Auto now to just update the looks to match the updated power, well, when it comes to customization, there isn't very much. We have one option for the front lip, we have one option for a side skirt, we have no rear diffuser, and then we have either a small duck lip looking rear wing, or you can make your custom rear wing. So the customization is really up to you how you want to style your Ferrari. But for me, I went with the front lip, the side skirts, and the custom rear wing, because I want as much downforce as possible to get around corners as fast as possible. So after painting the car red because it's a Ferrari, it was time to hit the circuit. Now, this is when the vehicle becomes a completely different beast. The vehicle, does it slide out? Yes. Is it gonna give you a very exhilarating experience? Absolutely yes. Coming down Kyoto Driving Park, you are traveling at almost 310 kilometers per hour, which for such a short straightaway is no easy feat. So when it comes to cornering, you are gonna need to balance your brake and your accelerator to just get it and hit the optimal line, because if you just mash your foot around the corner, well, the car is gonna step out and you're gonna go sliding and you aren't really gonna be going that fast. So you are gonna be having to play around with the throttle, with the brake, to really just balance it and get the best lines and the best performance out of your Ferrari F12. Now, yes, is that a bit of a big task for some players? It's gonna be, but it's something that you need to do to get the full capabilities out of your Ferrari F12. Now, if we need to talk about lap times, standard, the vehicle set 1 minute 46, around 1 minute 45 around the circuit, which, as I said earlier, was a decent time. However, if we look at, let's say, the Lamborghini Aventador, which I went over and I mentioned earlier, that car said lap times also around that same benchmark, but when it came to being fully upgraded, the Lamborghini said lap times around 1 minute 26 seconds around the circuit. Now that car had stage 5 weight reduction and was a whole lot, how do I say, it had more in its favor, but it said 1 minute 26s. However, with the Ferrari F12 fully upgraded max downforce, this vehicle's fastest lap time was a 1 minute 29. Now that is nothing to look down upon, because that is still an incredibly fast lap time around the circuit. And when I tell you, yes, you do have to watch it, but if you just want to have fun and enjoy the Ferrari, this is it. Now when it comes to money grinding, well, the performance points on this car is rather high, with the vehicle being on racing softs, full upgrades, max downforce. You're gonna see the performance points being over 800 performance points, which means you're gonna need to detune it for any of the best money grinding events, and it's still not gonna work out best, because with it having a massive V12, yes, it sounds amazing. However, that absolutely drinks fuel. It is extremely thirsty when it comes to fuel economy, so it's not really the best suited for those type of events. However, if you want to use it for any of the Ferrari challenges, if you want to use it for any, and when I say any of the hypercar parade events, this car will give any of those cars absolute run for their money. The Ferrari F12 is not something that you want to miss out on, and if you haven't experienced or haven't been behind the wheel of it, trust me, you're missing out. So with all this being said, I hope you guys do go on to enjoy this video, and don't forget, on Thursday, brand new update coming to Gran Turismo 7, and you don't want to miss it. So hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.